All right, well, good morning, everyone. Um, Jim mentioned a few minutes ago that we're going to be talking about wisdom. And when I first was assigned wisdom, I thought, oh, that's a great topic. And then as I started reading about it, I thought, oh my God, I don't know what to say about wisdom, uh, especially in this context. But the more I sort of examined it and read about it, I realized it's not anything different from what we know. It's not anything different from our innate wisdom. The uh, Sanskrit word for wisdom is prajna, which has lots of different translations, but the most common one is transcendent knowledge or transcendent awareness. Discriminating awareness wisdom is another one that Chogyam Trungpa uses. But it's really, it's interesting because it comes at the end of the previous 5 paramitas of generosity, patience, discipline, meditation. But it's also what infuses all of the paramitas. So Pema Chodron actually talks about prajna or wisdom at the start as the first. But traditionally it's taught at the end because each of the other paramitas sort of form the foundation, especially meditation, for that wisdom. And in this case, we're not talking about wisdom or knowledge that's gained. It's almost like it's the wisdom that we hold inherently as human beings, and that is stripped away of ego, stripped away of our attachments and our fears. It's sort of the natural wisdom and wakefulness that we possess. And we're actually using prajna all the time. We're using our wisdom all the time in small decisions of, what we're going to eat for breakfast. There's a wisdom that we use, a discernment that we use in those choices that we make. And then on a bigger level, or even in our meditation practice, you could say that it's the prajna that is waking us back up when we go, oh, we've been distracted. It's the prajna, it's the awareness that brings us back. It's our wisdom or prajna that helps us guide our actions with the intentions that we have. And so with our paramita practice, we have these great intentions of generosity and patience and discipline, and the prajna keeps bringing us back to that so that we don't go astray. Because there's some potential with the paramitas that you could sort of get pleased with yourself, if you're being very patient or being very generous, that it could actually sort of reinforce a sense of your own grandiosity. But prajna cuts through all that. Prajna is sort of the guiding light that keeps bringing us back to our intentions and our noble intentions. I was thinking, because there's one analogy you talk about, like we woke up this morning and it's raining. And so we could have all kinds of thoughts about that, about, oh, it's a bummer, it's raining, it's dreary. Or you could think, oh, this is great, it's raining, I can stay inside and get a lot of work done. Or we can have all kinds of thoughts about it. but prajna just perceives the rain, the qualities of the rain, the sound. There's a sense of openness to our experience and our perceptions, just sort of allowing whatever arises to happen without our judgments of this is good or this is bad. So there's a connection with the truth of what our experience is, of what reality is. And the emptiness, the natural emptiness of our experience as well. I was reminded with the rainy day of something I saw a few months ago. It was a similarly rainy day, and I was walking down the street behind this man with his daughter, and they sort of stood out because he was very tall and he was walking behind her, and she looked like she couldn't have been more than 18 months old. But it was raining, just sort of a light rain, and she was in her raincoat and rain boots, and she was jumping in every puddle, and she just had so much joy. She was just like, and she was totally experiencing the magic of the water and the effect and the jumping and the sounds. And her father kept saying, "Get out of the water, don't jump in the puddles." And I remember thinking, why? Why? You know, she was dressed totally appropriately, but it's like her prajna, her wisdom was totally open to the experience of what was arising, of the quality of the water, of her newfound experience of water and rain, whereas he was caught up in some kind of conceptual view of this is bad, you don't jump in puddles. So his wisdom is not what I was talking about, but it's an open, expansive wisdom that brings us back to the present moment, to the genuine experience, to our genuine intentions. And our meditation practice is the perfect tool to sort of hone our wisdom, our prajna, so that becomes the guiding force in our day and in our life. So we could just take our posture. Find a good seat. Maybe raise our head a little taller, our spine a little straighter, our heart a little more open. Maybe we just start initially closing our eyes. Just letting all of the energy of the morning settle. Coming into our breath. Coming into our body. Let's just bring your awareness close in to start. Noticing any sensations or tightness in our head and our jaw. Just letting all those areas in our head relax. Moving down to the neck and the shoulders. Letting go of any tension. Moving down through the torso. Maybe noticing the expansion of your chest with your inhalation. Letting a sense of relaxation just pervade your body, your chest, your belly. Maybe breathing into the belly. Noticing any tension in the hips. Sending relaxation there. And feeling the cushion or your chair supporting you. The ground beneath you. And bring your awareness to the breath. Just a normal, relaxed inhalation and exhalation. A miracle that our lungs and body manage to do all day long. Now we could open our eyes. Still within awareness of our breath, but opening our other perceptions. Letting whatever sounds arise penetrate us but not distract us. Maybe the sound of the rain. Just letting whatever thoughts arise keep moving past like the clouds dissolving. Not getting sucked into the storyline or the to-do lists. But letting that awareness bring us back. We could think about our intention for our practice today and how we could be of benefit to others. Who we could dedicate this awareness and connection to. And could we let that generosity of thinking of others, could we let that pervade our whole day today? Of connecting with our own wisdom that's free from attachment, free from judgment. And we're always using a gentle touch. There's no judgment, no negativity. Just coming back to this presence over and over again. We can have faith in this wisdom, this transcendent knowledge. Instead of struggling, we could relax. We could open. Now just relaxing any technique and just resting. So contemplating the four immeasurables. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all be free from sorrow and the causes of sorrow. May all beings never be separate from the joy that knows no sorrow. May all beings rest in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred.